Hello. This is Sage. My name is Lynn. I'm a tarot card reader. I'm going to come on here and do a collective reading really quick. Hey, I hope everybody's off to a great Saturday. I got a brand new deck. Let's see. It's 25. Yeah, it's in the goal. You should see it pinned in the goal. Or I could put it right here and I'll put it in the comment. Let me comment really quick. There you go. That way you see it. And then I'll see it if it comes through, and then I could do it after the collective or however. So that's what it is for a personal. I pinned the comment there. So if you would like any answers to your questions, you can get a personal on the live. And the pinned comment will show you where to send it. My TikTok page has the information as well. Holy Spirit, divine beings, those with the best intentions for the collective. Let's see. Clear that evil eye, Holy Spirit. All right. Let's see energy for the collective. The message that needs to be delivered for the collective. You know what I was thinking? Doing zodiacs. Pulling 4 cards for zodiac signs. I think I might do that. Let's see how the collective comes out. That way it could be more specific. I need 4 cards, please, for the collective. So, anticipation. This is a collective. Okay, I'm going to do zodiac signs, I think. I just don't know. I might do elementals. So that way I could do 4. Fire, earth, air, water. I think I'm going to do it like that. After the collective. And then if you want personals, I think I pinned it. You could get a personal on the live. Okay. So for the collective, first out we have 2 of Wands. You're anticipating something. Aries. You get 2 more. Ooh. That is 2 more. Exactly what you asked for, huh? King of Cups and the Temperance. So the angels are here. Could be talking about a King of Cups. Or this King of Cups could be in your energy. Thank you so far for the likes. All the likes and, you know, your presence. I appreciate that. A King of Cups is being balanced or finding balance. It doesn't have to be a masculine or feminine, but somebody in the King of Cups energy. Aquarius, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Aries. Oh, I didn't pull the dice either. Could do that. Let me get one more. Oops. Hermit. So this person could be in hermit mode doing this. Being temperanced out. Let's see. What's the 2 of Wands? Judgment. So this person could be anticipating judgment or some sort of awareness. This King of Cups here. Judgment clarifying this Two of Wands. Two of Swords. So there's been some sort of decision. You're anticipating judgment. Why? What's the judgment? Why are you anticipating that? What's the two of Wands anticipating judgment? The Chariot came out in reverse. Let me turn it this way so you can kind of see the cards too. Thank you for the gifts. Also, the likes. Thank you. Chariot came out in reverse. Opposition. So no forward movement. No control, lack of direction, self-discipline. I don't know. Give me this. Is this upright or in reverse? It still came out in reverse. I think it's reverse. What's this Chariot in reverse? It's almost like somebody's anticipating this judgment or something like that, which is going to equal to no forward movement. Yeah, feeling powerless. Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords. So somebody feels trapped in their mind, or they feel trapped or stuck. Yeah, helpless, in a dilemma, restricted. King of Cups. What's this? What's the King of Cups? What's the King of Cups? The Fool. Knight of Wands. I don't know. The Devil. I was going to say that. Like, does somebody feel foolish about being in the Knight of Wands energy, or maybe being very passionate in Devil energy? It's King of Cups. That's why the Judgment came out. And the reverse Chariot. Somebody's anticipating, like, no forward movement and being trapped because of maybe taking a leap of faith based off of Knight of Wands energy. Devil on the bottom. Let's see. What's the Knight of Wands and the leap of faith? Yeah. Knight of Wands, leap of faith, Four of Wands in a union. Knight of Wands energy. If somebody's passionately trying to take a leap of faith towards a union or something like that. What's this King of Cups with this Four of Wands? Justice. Four of Swords. Yeah, conflict, justice, and conflict. I was trying to figure out if it was like, which way, you know, which way are we going with this? Yes, it's just definitely a conflict. Like, so it's like, if I can't make it any clearer, conflict. So what happened here? So somebody's trying to be balanced out. They're finding direction, finding balance now. Tell me about the Temperance. What's the Temperance? Whoa. Whoa. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Eight of Cups. Abandonment. It's like someone abandoned a new beginning. This is a collective. Yeah, everybody, it could be more than one energy. So if you want a reading that's more, you may resonate with some things that are in the reading, but not everything, because it's a collective. So if you want confirmation on your specific energy, then you get it personal. But this is a collective, and it's just a collective with no general signs poking out. And I was going to go into the elements after. Okay. So, I don't know, because we have abandonment here. So it's like somebody had a new beginning, a victory in a new beginning, and then abandonment. This person's trying to hold on, but there was a conflict here, and they know it. That's why the Judgment is here with no forward movement. What's the Eight of Cups with the victory, with the Six of Wands? Queen of Cups. Look at that. That's the pair to the King of Cups. So somebody walked away, the Queen of Cups or the King of Cups, from a victory. Somebody abandoned their Ace of Pentacles. That's what's being balanced out. Look. Ace of Pentacles, victory, abandonment. Queen of Cups. Give me one more in the Queen of Cups. Yeah, Four of Pentacles came out again. So somebody's trying to hold on. Or they're being strict with their own energy. Savings, blocking, fear of change, hoarding, greed. Somebody's restricting themselves. So yeah. Yeah, this King of Cups here feels a bit foolish for being in the Knight of Wands energy in this relationship. There's justice in this conflict. The justice is temperance. It's being balanced out, but that's with someone walking away. What's happening in Hermit mode? Oh, Five of Cups. This person is very sad in Hermit mode. It's very specific. Tell me more. I don't know. Yeah, there was wish fulfillment. I don't know if I'm going to go further on with this energy, honestly. It's kind of repetitive. Wish fulfillment and rapid change. And then there was dishonesty, lies, or theft. Or somebody moving strategically, and that caused them to miss an opportunity. Wow, this is coming out pretty fast. Let me one more on the Seven of Swords. Yeah, painful ending. These cards are so new, they're just flying out. I mean, so going forward, what's going forward for the... I don't even know what to ask. This is pretty clear cut here. I don't even want to go forward with this collective, honestly. I'd like to stop here. This is what it is. Empress. Going forward for the Queen of Cups. Whoa. The Sun. Clarity, happiness. What else for the Queen of Cups? Going forward. Well, at least that came out. Strength. This probably was something difficult. Whoa. A collaboration. So you'll have a collaboration. Three of Pentacles, teamwork, mastery, learning, growth, but Nine of Pentacles. So you'll definitely be doing it single look. Wheel of Fortune. In the upright. So you'll probably be single, self-sufficient, but still collaborating with others. It's so funny that that would come out together. A single energy and collaboration together. What's this Three of Pentacles? Finding direction. High Priestess. So it's almost like you can see, or you have insight on where and what to collaborate with going forward. That's cool. Tell me more about the Three of Wands. So you don't have to be intuitive. You could be. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Again. Did I say Queen of Wands or High Priestess? I said Queen of Wands, didn't I? I meant to say High Priestess. That's funny. Okay. So that's that. It's just saying wheel of fortune upright. So favor, luck, or a new a new cycle. It doesn't have to be karmic, but it's in the upright. Could be seeing 10-10. Fortune, good fortune. Self-sufficiency. This looks good. Tell me about the King of Cups going forward. I mean, it's a painful ending, but somebody was playing. I don't know. Child. Is this upright or in reverse? It's an upright. Oh, but then there's a star at the bottom. So this could be, because this is renewal. Does it say rebirth? It does say rebirth. So death and rebirth. So this King of Cups could be going through a death and rebirth. Dark night of the soul type of thing. They're being reborn into another person from this. Tell me more. What else for the King of Cups? It's interesting. The King of Cups. Knight of Cups. A love offer. Oh, they want to take inspired action to bring a following their heart. So whatever that means, whether it is to bring a love offer back or to someone else. Scorpio, twice. This person could be a water sign, or they don't have to be. Scorpio, Pisces, maybe an Aquarius. Tell me more about this. Ooh, yeah. I just saw the nine. Yes, a lot of love, honey. They're losing sleep about this. Why the Nine of Swords? They have to go through this transformation, though. This is sideways. Yeah. They're in the Hangman. But it kind of came out sideways. So I don't know if delays, spiritual resistance. This person might be resisting. Is this upright or in reverse? Well, that was a good spin. It still came out sideways. So they're purposely being put in Hangman to go through this death and transformation. Yeah, 4 of Wands. Rest, healing, contemplation. I mean, let's see. Do they ever get out of the Hangman? What's happening after Hangman? Or like, that's the problem. Because the Hangman didn't come out upright. Magic. I don't want them to go reverse. I saw the Magician. Knight of consistency, practical, patience, strong will. So they have a strong will. I think they're going to stick it through. 6 of Wands, transitioning. Letting go of hatred, moving on, relief, leaving behind, going on a journey. So yes, 6 of Wands. They're going to go on their journey. Let's see. Oh, this could be a burden. They feel burdened. So they're in the 9 of Wands, a wounded warrior. So they're going to be resilient and work through it. Finding balance, juggling, a breakthrough, clarity. This is the truth. This is the truth in whoever's situation I'm reading. This is basically what it is. I don't see anything else. Yeah, Queen of Swords. This is the truth. And the soulmate card on the bottom. What's this Queen of Swords? Is this a juggling? Juggling with what? What's this Queen of Swords? Oh, okay. A compromise, resolving dispute. So this came out in reverse. It's the 5 of Wands. Is this upright or in reverse? Competition of conflict. But it came out, it flipped out in reverse. Let's see what the next card is and see what's the moon. What's the 5 of Wands? The energy found out. Is upright in reverse. What's the next card with this Queen of Swords? Yeah, working. It's a burden, but they're happily working to find a compromise because it came out reversed. Resolving. Yeah, see? quite a burden, I guess. But to truck up that mountain to resolve or compromise this person who's now pretty cold. Because she was the Queen of Cups, but she's the Queen of Swords now. I think that's it. Let me see. You want one oracle? Then we can go maybe to one of the elements. But let's see who's here. Are you fire, earth, air, or water? Which one? That way, I mean, why am I going to talk about a bunch of fires if there's no fire in here? Not that that's the case, because you could be all, you are all those things. They're just different, aspected differently in your chart. But if you know your sun sign, does everybody know their birth chart? Probably not. But most people know their sun sign. Water, water, air, air. Lots of water and air, boy, Jesus. Only one little fire. No way. Scorpio, another water. Okay, that's all of them. What's the sun? Sag? Okay. We're going to go with the sun. We're going to call you water. I mean air. So far, I feel like water is winning. No? I think so. It's a lot of waters in here. But it's okay. So we're definitely going to start with water and air, that's for sure. Earth ain't in here at all. So we know who's going to be last. Okay. Let's get some oracle on this really quick. This really, really sometimes sends us down a rabbit hole, but I'm not going to think like that. Okay, let me get some clarification on this King of Cups and his transformation. What's that on the top? Didn't I just said, let me get some more on this King of Cups and his transformation. Access. Wow, look at that. Transformation. I just said, let me get some more on his transformation, and here's transformation. Witchy sister, third wheel victim. So this person was a victim of a witchy sister that was a third wheel in this situation. So that's what caused maybe the Knight of Wands passionate energy. I don't know, possibly. So this, it says victim. Sorrow, sadness, grief. This person's in a lot of grief. Well, that's clear because the Five of Cups is here. They're in the Hermit mode in the Five of Cups, but it was because of a third wheel situation. Third wheel isn't always romantic, though. It's just interference. You know, even though this card does show this. See, like from the front, you wouldn't think that he's doing that, but he is doing that back there. So I guess he has his arm on the other girl, which everyone can clearly see on the front, but it's on the side, though. I don't know. I don't know what the situations are. But there was somebody playing in magic, and I saw magic when I was shuffling that over there, too. So there's a witch in here somewhere that is partly at fault. A Gemini. A Gemini, possibly? Interesting. Give me one on this witchy sister. Why did it do that? Fear. This person could be in fear. They could have stolen something. That thing went on my finger just like that. One more on this witchy sister. Exposed. That's her fear of being exposed for being witchy. Cancer. Could be a Cancer or a Gemini. Sorry, totally getting exposed right now. I'm so sorry. Tell me more. It's a pretty decent fear. It's understandable. Collective. Shrugs. More. Sweetheart. So this could have been over a sweetheart. The Queen of Cups. This is basically the Queen of Cups. Law and Order. So maybe she stole something. I don't know. Peace and calm. Lover. Maybe one more on this witch sister. Intellectual theft. Yes, that's what I was saying. She stole something from this Queen of Cups. Maybe intellectual theft. She's trying to run away, escape. This person could be like an alpha, assertive, dominant. Yeah, that's why she's afraid of being exposed, because she stole something, maybe somebody's identity. It says intellectual theft, so maybe if you're a creator or something like that, this person's like stealing your content or something like that. Yeah, they're running now. Look at them. Scared. Look at this. Exposed. That's my favorite. I love, it's hard to endure the nonsense, but just sometimes you just let something play out. Ooh, thank you. It really is much better than what you could have ever done yourself. Like if you took it in your own hands, rather than if you would have just been like, I'm gonna give it to God, but I'm gonna really give it to God. Even when everybody's like, girl, don't let nobody play with you, or don't let anybody think that they could do this and do that. No, I don't have nothing to prove. It's okay. I'm gonna wait on God. Would you look at that? You know the rhymes. Hello, everyone. This is a collective. Give me some more on this Queen of Cups. Again, it came out. Sweetheart. That's like the Queen of Cups for this deck. Someone compassionate, innocent, sweet. A boss. They work. Maybe they work for themselves. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups. Let's go next to this Queen of Cups. That's a lot. A Virgo. There's a Virgo. It's a liar. No, yes, no, yes. Bribe. This Queen of Cups. What's this Virgo? Copycat. That goes with this intellectual theft. If somebody was stealing your identity, yeah, that'd be a copycat. Maybe there's a Virgo. So far we have Virgo, Cancer, and Gemini. This is Queen of Cups. Oh, fraud. Would you look at that? Somebody, we have fraud and intellectual theft. And a copycat. Caution. Tell me more. There's Queen of Cups here. That's too much. Sag is here. Earth Angel. Ooh, could have a stalker. Aquarius. Sag, Aquarius, Earth Angel. Knowledge. Somebody's knowledgeable. Somebody's in cahoots. There's some sort of alliance or collaboration. Promiscuity, lust. There's too many. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Why so many? I'm not looking at that. One card at a time, please, with this Queen of Cups. What's this? Technology. See? It's something about the intellectual theft, technology, and fraud. Something digital here. Yeah. Maybe somebody stole your identity or something like that. 10 more. Karmic attachment. So this is coming through one of your karmic attachments. This is how this got to you. Yeah, they're digging up dirt digging. One more for this Queen of Cups. They have a gift, a reward. There's an illusionist. Ooh, look at parents sticking out. This person has a gift. Give me one more on the gift. A lover. Maybe the lover is a gift. A new lover, different lover. Empowerment. Spiritual rank. Because I was starting to question this person's character for a second just to see, even though she's coming out of the Queen of Cups. But no, this person is, and the High Priestess is there. So they feel empowered still, although there's quite a bit going on in the energy with this past lover who had a karmic here. Male or female, it doesn't matter, switch the roles. But there is somebody, this was a karmic attachment. And I think maybe the attachment is what led in the copycat. It's weird, but that's what I'm seeing. Unless this guy is copying you, which happens. But no, somebody is afraid of being exposed here. See, no, there's a third person. There's a third person here. And I feel like that third person is the copycat. And they're afraid of being exposed. And I guess getting in trouble for whatever it is, whether it's spiritual or real jail. But it feels like real jail because there's a lot of fraud, identity, intellectual theft, technology. I mean, that's not spiritual. That looks like you did something in the 3D as well as in the Gemini again. Gemini again. Gemini, Cancer over here, and then Aquarius, Sag over here, and I have a Virgo. Yep. I can't see. Thank you for the likes and the comments and the follows. Make sure to follow. I'm going to go into the elements now. Give me a confirmation on this third wheel here. That's scared of being exposed. What's the character? Oh, I got the King of Cups here. What's the character? What's the third wheel? Six of Wands. I want it to fall. Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. The back of the Page of Cups. What's this Page of Cups? Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody wanted a love offer. I think the Ace of Cups is in reverse. Yeah, this person maybe got abandoned. Devil. Eight of Cups. Temperance. Sideways. It could be imbalanced. Yeah. Reverse High Priestess. Witchy Sister. Reverse High Priestess. What's this? They wanted a new beginning. So they were going to make it happen. Yeah. Stalemate. Two of Swords. Difficult decision. All right. So tell me about this Queen of Cups. I don't even know if I really want it. They have an Ace of Pentacles. So she had something she had. I'm saying she. Look. Six of Cups. Somebody from the past or something coming back from the past. Did you see how that Ace of Pentacles was trying to come out here and it didn't? And then it came out over here? That's why this person was being a copycat. for the Ace of Pentacles. Some sort of new beginning, maybe a prosperous one, that they picked up on energetically because they're a reverse high priestess through your karmic attachment, past lover. Now that person's sad and hermit because I guess you don't stop fucking with them. This is the end. I think I've made the point. I'm repeating myself at this point. That is so weird when that happens, but that happens. People try to just like recreate, like wear your energy. Some do it subconsciously, some do it consciously, but they definitely do it. They just try to wear your energy because they see how abundant you are. Blessings come to you. Some people just have favor, and that favor, nothing comes for free. You don't know what that person's been through to get that favor. Not only that, it may not even be in this lifetime. They could have done it in previous lifetimes where they had really, really tough lifetimes. And then they were like, okay, if you go back this time and try to help, you know, the collective, and try to help the collective of the world, will make at least your journey a little bit more pleasant. Now here come your hating ass thinking that their life is too easy when you don't know they done lived 2, 3, 4 lifetimes already. A terrible life. And this is their only life that they've lived so far. The past few generations. That is decent. And you actually have had great lifetimes. What you hating for? You never know nothing in life is free. You just never know what a person had to pay for what you see they have. Sometimes they don't even know what they've paid. Their bloodline has paid. Their family. Their previous lives. You don't know why this person is walking in these favors. We all got the same 24 hours in a day. We may even do the same exact things, but there's always going to be one Beyonce. You could do exactly what she does, step by step. Is you going to be Beyonce? No. My thing is, why would you even want to be Beyonce? Somebody is already Beyonce. You don't think what you could be just as great? Maybe. Anyway, that was that. Let's go into water. We're just gonna keep it short. Let's see what we can get. Holy Spirit, Divine Light Beings, all the best intentions. Let me get 4 cards for water. My water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let me get 4 cards. King of Pentacles, water. Okay. Magician. I thought that was going to be in reverse. Emperor. Okay. Ooh, what's this 10 of Pentacles at the bottom? King of Pentacles, Magician, Emperor. Let me get one more card. The Star. Okay. It's interesting. I mean, this looks good so far. It's definitely giving me masculine. An emperor could be a father figure. It could be manifesting or have very strong willpower. Or they could be a magician. Like literal. But with the star also, there's like positivity, hope. Or maybe somebody's gone through a rebirth, like I was saying. Okay. Oh, what's the Nine of Wands? I saw the Ten of Swords and I saw the Nine of Swords. What's the King of Pentacles? Give me more on this. Yeah, this is coinciding with the previous reading. So there's been some sort of death and transformation for King of Pentacles. What's the Magician? Justice. Eight of Swords. So that's the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. That's a lot of swords. What's the Justice for the Magic? I don't know. That doesn't give me a good feeling. Six of Cups. So it's giving me love magic. The past returning. Two of Cups. Or maybe that's... Maybe the Justice is the Two of Cups returning. Queen of Swords. They're manifesting justice. Okay. They're manifesting justice, which is a Six of Cups within a Two of Cups situation. This person wants to... That's what they want. Let me keep going. What's the Emperor? What's the Emperor? Whoa. Yeah, they feel like they missed an opportunity. It's kind of like, is it not? What's the Star? Whoever this is strong in my energy. I'm talking to somebody. You know who I'm talking to. Because you taking over. What's the Star? The Star is the Queen of Cups. This person could be maybe an earth angel. Or maybe they've gone through the rebirth. It's giving me earth angel though. Yeah. Because the Queen of Cups is already third eye. Then the Star is crown. That's the, like, all upper chakras right there. Eight of Swords again. Ten of Cups. See what I'm saying? Tell me about the Death card in King of Pentacles. This is for water. So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. This is giving Scorpio energy. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm picking up on the same thing. Yeah. Abandonment. Eight of Cups. Somebody walked away from something. So it ended. Transformed something. What's the Two of Cups? What's the Justice in the Two of Cups? Whoa. Mind games. Scattered enthusiasm, lack of planning, sarcastic, gossipy. There could have been a lot of gossip too. A lot of chatter. Playing mind games. Page of Swords. That was the conflict. Five of Swords. You don't want to be nosy. I don't blame you. Sometimes I'll be like, I don't want to hear this shit, man. When I be trying to hear a message from me, but I have an ex in my energy so bad to the point where it's like I can't even hear my energy because I only hear that person's. I'm gonna try again. We're gonna see if I pick up air. See what happens. Tell me about this Four of Cups. Emperor. High Priestess. I told you it was going to come out. Look at that. Star, Queen of Cups, High Priestess. This person feels like they missed out on an opportunity with a High Priestess. Somebody who's intuitive, a feminine energy, has their inner voice, spirituality, wisdom. Somebody wise, has secrets. Your Earth. We got one Earth in the house. Okay. Which one? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I like Tauruses. I like Capricorns too. Virgos are okay. Not you, a Virgo. Okay. That's funny. I like Taurus. I do. Cancer. I have one Cancer friend, but it's somebody in my energy that's a Cancer that's annoying. I don't know. Water. I like Tauruses. I'm an air sign. Where the air signs at? I don't even see you. Where did you go? Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Whoa, that was fast. Yeah, sadness, conflict. Five of Cups. You could be sad too, Queen of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. Well, she's very goal-oriented. Manifesting. That girl's manifesting. She's too busy. I'm too busy. Too busy to be, too blessed to be stressed. Positive productivity, release, regaining awareness, freedom, survivor. Oh, not a survivor spirit. This keeps coming out. There's some sort of teamwork or collaboration. This keeps coming out. Empress. This girl was the whole thing. An Empress, a High Priestess, a Queen of Cups, a Star. It's crazy. Someone's not in their head. Someone's not trapped. Someone's a survivor. They made it out that thing. Release. Regaining freedom. Releasing self-limiting beliefs. And then there's a teamwork, collaboration. What's with this Three of Pentacles? It's like the same story, just flipped. Whoa, a Tower. This is going to be a sudden thing. I feel like I need to stop. Queen of Swords. This is the truth. I feel like Spirit doesn't want me to say this. What's the Tower? I gotta ask about the Tower, though, Spirit. That's what I'm talking about. Something about following your heart. I don't like that. Something about following your heart. Could be a love offer. Prince Charming or something like that. But it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be you doing something that you love. Something like that. Because this could be very obsessive. What is this? Somebody's trying to steal it. Dishonesty or moving strategic. Oh yeah, you could be somebody. This is like could be a bit obsessive, but I don't like the Seven of Pentacles. But it didn't fall out. I'm pulling it from the bottom. I just got the taste for spaghetti. I eat spaghetti. Breakthrough. Ace of Swords. Wish fulfillment. Three of Swords. Or maybe it's the other way. Yeah, so you may have to move strategically. Yeah, that's why I felt the sensation to not say anything. Because you see how it's coming out? Because Spirit could just come out like, it doesn't say, it's not very specific. It's just a collaboration. What do you mean by that? You know, and then Tower. So it's a sudden change. I just feel like, I don't know, maybe... Because this is a High Priestess, Queen of Cups High Priestess. So you're going to be able to see. But sometimes when you can see things coming ahead, if you have somebody else in your energy that's trying to copy you, Spirit can't show you. Or else someone else is going to see. You understand? So that's what faith is all about. So now you have to just sit in good energy, even if you are anxious about what is to come, your future. And just have faith that you've done the proper things and put in the work. Because you can't see, even though you're a High Priestess, because you have a stalker. Let's do these before I move on. Yeah. Personals are available. You just have to send the amount to the comment here. I'm going to pin it one more time. Donations are highly appreciated, much appreciated. And I'm going to pin it one more time so that you see it. Let me see here. Yeah, you think that if God knows that you have a spiritual stalker, copycat, that's even doing fraudulent things in the 3D, you think God can't see that? So you think because the person is not retaliating with black magic that what do you think? They're just like a numbnuts, like, oh, woe is me. No, they know. They know at the end of the day they will be vindicated. That's how faith works. And it's hard. Let me tell you, it's not for the weak. But you have to sit, because you can't sit in bad energy. And then the person that's trying to fuck you over knows that too. Because the whole point of the game is to throw you off. Because you can't be in bad energy and manifest nothing. So you sabotage yourself. Yeah. God sees everything. I don't know. I feel like maybe sometimes people don't realize that. They think they're smarter than God, or they can outsmart God, or maybe they didn't. I don't know. I mean, I get that, because sometimes I do that too, when I'm like, God gives me a plan and I'm thinking that I could like outwit the plan and still do what God wants and what I want. No. This is the plan. You're either going to stick to the plan or you're not. You can't do the plan and still do what you want to do as well. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let me see. Let me get some confirmation on this King of Pentacles. Whoa. Theft. Fraud. You see? Unconditional love. So, wish, hope, promise, Sagittarius. So there is some sort of theft or fraud. There it is again. There it is. It's there. Theft, fraud. Maybe from this King of Pentacles, this person is optimistic. And somebody has unconditional love. There's unconditional love here. He either has it or somebody has it for him. There's definitely a thief here. And it's got something to do with this King of Pentacles. Right now, I don't know if he's the victim or he's an accomplice. Give me one more on this King of Pentacles and the theft. Whoa. And the theft? King of Pentacles, what is this? Cancer. Didn't that come out last time? Alpha. Didn't that come out again? That came out a second ago. Didn't I just say something about cancers? I did. Not game over, Spirit. That's too much. Do you see how petty? Ooh. Something is done. Not game over. Not game over. Change, adaptability, adjustment. Somebody adjusted. They were adaptable. I see somebody doing like combinations. You know, like a boxer, they ducking and weaving. Like that. Or like in a game where the screen is moving and the person has to like jump to a bunch of different places to keep going up. So this is what was possibly done to someone here. Just to make their shit mad difficult. And to steal it. Because if you're walking to a direction to get somewhere, but if all of a sudden as you're walking to get to the direction, you're attacked by a swarm of bugs. And somebody's trying to get there first, they can pass you because you are now distracted by this swarm of bugs. Somebody had raid or something in a tube kit. Or they just ran straight through the swarm with the bugs and all. Like the bugs going to the finish line, everything. Everything. We all about to win. Me, the bugs, everything. The entities you sent, everybody's getting flipped and everybody's coming along. You the only one getting left. I can't make this up, yo. This is crazy. Anyway, I would pull another one, but I ain't even gonna do it. I'll build you up, but I'll come down. Tell me about this justice. What's this? Peace and harmony. Intuitive Kev. What's this justice? Somebody was bribed for a bribe. Coerced or paid for something. I saw the Six of Pentacles last time. That gives me the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, chaos magic. Oh, so this was done to the collective. This is the swarm of bugs I was just talking about. So maybe there was a time where things felt very, very chaotic. That makes sense. If there was a reverse high priestess here, that's what the justice is about. For all the chaos magic done on the collective. Somebody paid somebody to do that. Think about the justice. And what's the Two of Cups? The Magician. Oh, that's the Magician. The chaos magic. Duh. Oh, Lord Jesus. Poison. Runner. So I bet you avoided this or averted this or whatever. Somebody could try to poison you. Source. It's like the God card. I don't call God source, but some people do. Or I don't know if that's what you mean by God, child. I don't know. I ain't gonna put no words in your mouth. But look, this is my deck, and this is what I could do with it. I don't have Kevin right here sitting right next to me who made the deck, so I didn't draw it. It is what it is. It really doesn't bother me that much anyway. But something toxic, harmful for you to ingest. You ran away from that or something. Somebody was poisoned, child. It was magic here. Chaos magic, poison, everything. Somebody running away. What's this running? All in this Two of Cups situation? That's a lot. That's a lot within a Two of Cups situation, y'all. A victim. Yeah, there's definitely a victim here. Yes. An Aquarius. That's the justice. What came out with that Two of Cups? Six of Cups. Peace. Look at this little demon poking out. But who is poison? That's what I'm trying to understand. LGBTQA. Somebody that could be LGBTQIA, sorry. The player. I think it was the King of Pentacles who was poisoned, actually. By somebody who was supposed to show them unconditional love. Because look, this says fraud, unconditional love, theft. See that? Optimism, promise, hope, wish. Who loves you unconditional? I saw parents on the other deck too. It keeps trying to pop out. This could have been, this third party could have been maybe a mother figure. A feminine of some sort. Somebody is LGBTQA. I don't know. Somebody is an Aquarius as well. This keeps coming out. But I feel like this King of Pentacles is a victim as well by this third party. Whatever third party they let into this Two of Cups situation. Kind of like what we were talking about before. Tell me more about the Two of Cups. Look, see? The player. That's got to be you, buddy. Tell me more about this Two of Cups. That's too much now. Ugly spell, beauty spell. Oh, they was doing a lot. Demonic, a fool guy. I don't know. There's an illusionist here, guys. So it's like that goddamn Spider-Man meme. Everybody got on the Spider-Man suit. Like, stop playing, man. Pull the damn mask off and stop playing. All y'all can't be Spider-Man. Come on now. Stop goddamn playing in the everybody energy. Don't nobody want to be straight up but the damn Queen of Cups who just want to mind her damn business. Somebody is a demon. It's like pulling a freaking needle out of a haystack. Why you want to hide so bad? You saw how somebody was exposed, right? I'm on your tail. Listen. Yeah, Libra, children, creativity, cool guy, and then a demon. Somebody's a Libra. This Libra could be a child of someone. They don't have to be an actual child. They could be creative or have really good ideas. This masculine, super cool masculine. But then what's this demon? It's like somebody threw this person an attachment. Maybe that's what the poison is. In bondage. This Libra could be in bondage. Yeah, because he came out with the 8 of Swords before, remember? So this is somebody's kid. This is somebody's parental that could be doing this. Ugly spells. Somebody got spiritual rank, though. Ciao. Tell me about this Libra. What's this demonic? I mean by this. Role model. Oh, scarcity. Oh, tell me about one more on this demonic and the role model. That's too much. Beta. Okay. Intent to harm. Narcissist. Emotional manipulation. Intent to harm. Role model. You see what I'm saying? There's a role model. A role model is somebody that's older than you. They're demonic. I'm like, what's the demonic? A role model in somebody's life. I'm like, okay. What do you mean by this? They're a narcissist that do emotional manipulation. They have intent to harm. This third-party influence, I don't think it's this King of Pentacles. I don't. His energy came out first. I'm talking about this person. This person might be the water sign. Yeah, Aquarius. No, that's air sign, sorry. And so is Libra. Damn, it's a lot of air. But then there's Cancer here too, though. What's this say? Yeah, somebody paid somebody. Yeah, to poison and chaos magic. An Aquarius. I don't know what this LGBTQA is about, child. Somebody could be gay or bisexual. Or I don't even know what all the letters mean. But this could be a situation like that, like a same-sex situation or something. Emotional pain. So there's victim. That's what I was looking for. There is a victim here. And then it's clarifying. I think this King of Pentacles is the victim. And the role model, which is supposed to be somebody who gives you unconditional love. Look, this lady is holding a baby. It's somebody's parent. That is a narcissist, an emotional manipulator with intent to harm. I got weird fast. Thanks. Exact situation, demon and all. Not demon and all. Some of y'all be funny, man, for real. Aquarius with an evil ex, mother-in-law. That helped break up. Okay, so this seems to be common. Yeah. I don't know why people think, I was listening to a live reading and they were saying, like, why do people think that family doesn't betray you? Like, Jesus said it. Like, that's the first people to betray you. It's so hard for people to wrap their minds around that, though. Like, not my mama. Okay. Okay, sir. No, my mom just really, really loves me and wants to be with a really good girl. Your mom doesn't want you to be with no girl. Okay? Or no partner. Pay somebody to set all that shit and that shit cooked. Exactly. Exactly. I just put you on. You just put me on. And she's not winning. These demons gonna end up being somebody's friend. Watch. Somebody in spiritual rank. And somebody's ranked up. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Or did I get this High Priestess? It's the same thing. This Queen of Cups, High Priestess. I don't even know if I want to ask about that. Because there's a whole tower over there. What's up with this? Well, this is a lot, though. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Look at this shit. This was a setup. Stand here. This, okay, so maybe there was some sort of third-party interference, but it was orchestrated by a whole coven. And this was going to put somebody in scarcity, either energetically or just in lack, which we clearly see because this person is in the Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Why? Because there's just sometimes we have happiness haters in our lives, but this is a lot. Like they sent a whole coven. Like the third party situation was a set up. Wow. I don't know if the coven is after this guy or this girl. I can't tell, but I know that there's an opposite High Priestess. Give me more on this coven here with this Queen of Cups. What does that have to do with the Queen of Cups? Taurus. Somebody's a Taurus, hardworking. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. What's the setup here? This could be about your work because you're so hard work up. Yes, you have a gift. A reward. This keeps coming out every time I talk about this person. Somebody peeped it. Somebody saw the gift, incentive, a present, a reward, or a reward for going through this shit. For a whole cult trying to put you in scarcity through a third wheel in one of your romantic situations, which was implanted there. So now you're getting a gift or a reward, or maybe that's what they saw, and that's the only reason why they're after your ass. Parents again. Look at this. What is this? Excess. Somebody was greedy, gluttonous, too much. Contentment, happiness, gratitude. Source. Tell me more about this Taurus, High Priestess, Queen of Cups. And this coven background. Sibling, sister, drugs. Oh shit. I don't know. We're going down another hole. Okay. Sister, you may have a sister. What does a sister have to do with anything? A brother, sister that does the Jerugs. What is this sibling sister? Well, they're scared. Somebody's scared about something? What's your sister got to do with this? What in the telenovela is this? Contract obligation. Somebody, it's a contract out here. Somebody was insecure of your transformation. You transformed. I'm about to get up out of this because now we're reading the Queen of Cups. So you both have, yeah, spell work. You have spell work on both sides here. Both of you. That's how it goes with twin flames. If you see somebody going through something and they're your twin flame, you can recognize a twin flame. I don't know how to explain it. You just can. The connection is so intense. Toxic as well. That's not always, but most of the time. Because it's a transformative relationship. It comes into your life to transform a lot. Transformation. So you better believe if one person's dealing with something, the other one is too. So if you're looking at his ass like, damn, your mama putting fucking spell work on us, what the fuck? Some you probably don't know. But somebody in your family been doing spell work on your ass too. And you in this twin flame situation because now guess what? Ta-da! You're about to know about it. Life is crazy, man. But this is how it works, guys. Just like this. So I wouldn't be surprised if you do got a sibling that is insecure and afraid now because they done took some sort of contract or agreement. Something is in writing that they don't want somebody to know. And it is where they contracted spell work as well. This one got a parental that's doing magic on them. They have a whole intent to harm. And they're emotional manipulative. And then you have an insecure sibling over here that is insecure about your transformation. Intellectual theft again. Somebody's stealing something. Somebody has something. A lover. Lover. Tell me about this lover and this Queen of Cups, and then I'm out of here. Gains. That's interesting. I haven't even seen that card. Maybe a lover was trying to gain Leo. Somebody's a Leo. Some of these signs are somewhere in y'all chart. Virgo, Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, Leo. This was a lover wanted to gain, increase, level up. Or maybe a lover is going to do this. Wow, no, what's this lover? An increase? I don't want to say too much. Because the deity, divine creator, supreme being. There's a lot of that going over here. This energy over here is very, very much so like intellectual theft again. This shit just won't go away. That's going to come out. Y'all going to hear about it. This is crazy. This is a positive thing, though, I think, for this lover. Increase in gains and stuff for this Leo. This person could be a Leo. But you definitely got a witchy. You got a witchy sister, too, Queen of Cups. You have, like, somebody in your family. They're scared. They could be doing drugs. This is a sibling. Somebody is a Taurus because you're getting a gift. That you had a whole coven behind your ass. Try to set you up with a lover. It could have been this past lover. Maybe he didn't know he was the bait. Look how the tables turn. All the while, that nigga was the bait all the while. And you were the prize. God is comical as hell. So we have somebody who thought they was a prize. Because they like a very sought out after male, I guess. Turns out, spiritually, this person was ranked up more. And there's a whole plot. And you are part of the plot. As bait, though. Because this is what they wanted the whole time. Because they been had you. That's crazy. But now at least you know. I don't know if this person knew. I don't think they did. I think they realized. Well, whatever this other person is in the background. A parent, a mother-like figure, family or not, I'm not sure. Parental keeps coming out. Maybe they didn't know this whole time. That person could be a Cancer. I don't know. A water signs, Pisces. But this is like giving twin flame shit. Y'all both have the same thing going on. Just like alternate reality type shit. It's crazy. That's why you got to be careful. Be careful how you talk about people. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you say. Because you might mess around have the same thing going on in your life just in a different way. Thank you for the gifts and the lightning bolts. Your sister's in on it. Somebody's sister is. That comment is so funny to me. Pay somebody to send all that shit cooked. That's funny. You pay somebody to do all that shit. Ain't that ridiculous? That's gotta suck. Going broke on spell work on somebody who's looks like they're chosen. Did you not ask that first, or did you just want to give it a try anyway? Just fuck it. I mean, there aren't that many. There's only like, what, supposedly 144,000. What are the odds that this is one of them? Well, I guess the odds were against you that day, huh? That sucks, buddy. Because the violator chosen, oh my God. And I hate to even say it like that. Because it doesn't even work like that. So if you really look into it, if you know what you really know, that number isn't necessarily about like a golden ticket, physical, actual number. But I'm not going to break that down right now. Let's get into the next one. Not 400,000. That sounds unrealistic. No way. No way. Sounds crazy. So we did water. Let's do air. Holy Spirit, divine light beings, archangels. Tap me into air. Tap me into air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let me shuffle one more time. What is the message? What's the message for air, Holy Spirit? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Oh, over 25 years, but still $400,000. That's what I'm saying. It'd be rich people doing this. That's why sometimes when I think about the concept of like chosens being targeted, it makes sense. When you think about their stories, all their stories be sounding the same. Man, somebody was trying to kill me. He was following me. We're like, damn, that's the same thing such and such said. It sounds the same way. But why? Because if you have all that bread, you spend all that money over 25 years doing that, why? You gotta think like, you have to think why. Why are you doing that? What's the motivation behind you doing that? There's gotta be a reason, right? And yeah, okay, it could be for abundance. They want to take your abundance. But I think it's deeper than that. I think it's easier to make people operate on demon time who live within the 7 deadly sins, right? So if you're greedy for money, greedy for things, you're not going to be abreast or be open to the mission behind spiritually what's really going on. And that's to take out people who want to change the frequency on earth. They have a light. Anyway, that's just what I think. What do I know? I'm crazy. Tell me, let me get 4 cards, Holy Spirit, for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We get 4 cards. Justice is spoken out. Get 4 cards. Ooh, what's this? Conflict. Battles. Okay. 10 of Cups. Let me get 2 more. Death card. Is it Death and Transformation? Get 1 more. 2 more. The Devil. 6 of Swords. All right. Could be conflict within a domestic situation. So there's a transformation here. And somebody's moving away from the devil. There's trouble at home. This is for air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Conflict at home. Conflict within a 10 of Cups situation. Because that could be family. Oh. Okay, let's get into it. This woman went into debt trying to do all this. It's crazy to me. You got to think about the motivation. Why would you do this? Give me the reason what's motivating you to do that. Huh? Can you say? Because I'm very curious. It's got to be more than jealousy, you know? You have money. So why are you doing it? Or you just let that demon inside of you done take over all the way until you lost it. You're just gonna, I'll just spend it all trying to, like, it's weird. Anyway, what's the 5 of Swords? Couldn't take refugees and my whole sunset. And what's the 5 of Swords? What's the conflict about, Spirit? My knee hurts. Oh, somebody walked away. That's a problem. Abandonment. Somebody feels abandoned. Give me one more. And it's 5 of Swords. Well, that fell on the table. So, oh, 5 of Cups. I mean, 5 of Wands. Conflict and competition. Okay. Yeah, somebody made a tough decision. A tough decision was made. 2 of Swords, cellmate. Now there's healing and resting happening right now. Okay, enough said. It's for the King of Pentacles again. I had a feeling I was back in your energy, buddy. Tell me about this 10 of Cups. Oops. King of Swords. Somebody's cold now. What's this King of Swords? What's the 10 of Cups with the King of Swords? Or they're thinking about something. What's the King of Swords? Yeah. Finding direction. Within a domestic situation, a 10 of Cups situation, they're trying to find their direction. Could be clarity too. What do you mean by this direction? What's the 3 of Wands? Oh, I'm trying to get self-sufficient. Okay. Independence, trying to find independence. I have a feeling I know where this is going. What is this with the independence? Yeah, they're anxious. They're losing sleep at night about this. I don't know, about being self-sufficient. Being able, like, I don't know. Star. The Lovers, a soulmate. I don't know if this person is worried about, I don't know. I don't know if you're worried about yourself, mister, or if you're worried about a star. Who's the star? Somebody you want a collaboration with. The High Priestess. I knew it. You're trying to find direction because it's a conflict between a 10 of Cups situation between you and the High Priestess. Like I've been saying for the past, I don't know how long. So this is the same. I bet you this person's a Libra. Or this is Scorpio? No. Gemini or Aquarius. But heavy Libra. You worried about this High Priestess being in the 9 of Pentacles. That's what you losing sleep over. There's a conflict between this. I guess you could see this person as family. This keeps coming up. This 7 of Swords. Victory. Yeah. She's not playing. This High Priestess is not playing. Yeah. Tower. You see that? Okay, look. Burdens, Tower, right? A sudden change and a painful ending, right? But Wheel of Fortune in the upright for this High Priestess. Breakthrough and clarity. So somebody has some sort of clarity now. Fresh start. What's the next one? And they're defending it. So somebody has an understanding that this is their fresh start. Walking away is the fresh start. They know they're a High Priestess. They know this is a karmic cycle, and that's why the 8 of Swords came out in reverse, because that's why survival came out. Walking away is ending the cycle. That's how they get a fresh start. They're defending it. They're not going back. Because if they go back, they're moving strategically. Somebody's trying to steal this victory. It's a victory. Defending. What was next? A victory. What was before that? 7 of Swords. But it could be strategic or theft. High Priestess. I feel like this High Priestess is just moving strategically right now because they're defending a victory that they have. They know that karmically they have a victory and a fresh start. They have an opportunity to have a real fresh start because they paid their karmic debt. They don't have to sit down and time out and learn a lesson. What's the Death card? I don't know how many times I guess somebody needs to hear this in different ways to understand. So whatever. What's the Death card? We'll just go over it. The Death is to this 4 of Wands. A union. Celebrations canceled, I guess. Yep. Page of Cups came out in reverse. Broken dreams. Emotional vulnerability, immaturity, envy. So in the upright, it would be a fresh start. In the reverse, there's no fresh start. Creative blocks. There's no start to that. It's a block. What's this? Six of Swords and the double. From the Knight of Wands energy. So we are moving away from this now. Well, maybe this is an Aquarius I'm reading. This could be this feminine that I'm reading. I don't know. I'm not sure because this is King of Cups. This King of Swords here. 10 of Cups, King of Swords, anticipating. It could be the other way around. Flip it or switch it. But because this is what's making me feel like it is. That you're moving away and transitioning from devil energy in this devil and player energy. Devil and player energy together. Lots of passion, but for addictive things that throw you imbalances. You're moving away from that. That's why I feel like I think that and illusions. What else is for the Six of, which just so happens to be this King of Cups, who's spying. Cycle complete. I can't make it up. Whose story is this? Who am I talking about? Because like I'm literally saying something here. Judgment. Seven of Pentacles. The work is being judged. Somebody's work or whatever you're doing, something, whatever somebody did. This could be, sometimes when I see the Seven of Pentacles, I think about work, like energetic work. There's judgment or awareness. Personal readings are available. Donations are always greatly appreciated. I'm going to pin my information again for you. I just want to thank everyone who has sent a donation, energetically alike, followed. I don't know where it is. I guess it was a long time ago. For all that, I'm just gonna type it again. Okay, what's on the bottom? King of Pentacles again. There's a cycle that's complete. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Something about somebody's work. What's this? Yeah, somebody's harvest. Taurus. Wasn't this coming out last time somebody was a Taurus? Under the Queen of Cups? I deserve that life. Hierophant. Somebody's been putting in a lot of work. Their harvest is here. This flipped. This is upright, reverse, this sideways. Oh, yeah. Long-term success. What you've been working on. Judgment. Somebody judged it. End of the cycle. Long-term success, rewards, harvest, planning, hard work. Mastery. But this is giving me the relationship though. So somebody was working hard at this. Somebody was putting in a lot of work into this. But the Ace of Cups came out in reverse. That is a broken relationship. Blocked creativity. That keeps coming up. Somebody's sacral chakra could be blocked. So it's hard to it's hard to do anything with the blocked sacral chakra because it's like where our creativity, our manifestations come from. Desire. This is the end of a relationship, it says clearly there. Two of Cups. This could have been a lot of work somebody did into this relationship. So then why did it go so south? Something about a third party. All right, let's get the other deck. Let's just get that started and see what comes out. It'd be crazy if all the same shit came out. This is for air signs. And I barely got any earth or fire. So I'm only going to do one of those. There's only 12 of you on here. So I think I got one earth, one fire. All right. Let's see. Some people want some. You're a Taurus. You're Earth. Tell me more. Look, promiscuity. Tell me more about this conflict and the abandonment and the Eight of Cups. What led to that? What is the conflict? Let's see. It's a lot. The promiscuity came out again. Intellectual theft again. Somebody's healing. Somebody's destiny and fate. Access to somebody's destiny. Fate. Like a destiny swap. Somebody was promiscuous. So that could have, like I was saying, that's what led it in. Promiscuity. And then somebody started stealing somebody's stuff. But somebody's healing from this. Somebody's definitely in lack. Can't imagine. Tell me more about the conflict here. Yeah, because healing came out twice. Look. This could be you, feminine. This could be your perspective. That's healing twice. Destiny, fate. Somebody wanted access to somebody's destiny or fate. You want to be attached to it or something. Access to your energy, to have access to your destiny. To swap it out if they're a copycat. Somebody who's promiscuity is definitely an issue here. Somebody who's promiscuous. Nothing I got. So tell me about the King of Swords here. What's this about? What's the energy behind him? What's the clarity behind? That's a lot. Not the copycat. Parents. Work boss. Insecurity. Player. Let's take one card, please, Spirit. Tell me about this King of Swords. There's so many. Third party. There's a third party. Again. One card. This King of Swords. I don't know if this King of Swords is a Libra. Isn't that what I said? I said that, didn't I? Yes, I did. Think about the King of Swords. I'm reading somebody specific. I'm sorry, but I am. He's in fear. This person is scared. This Libra, King of Swords. It's an air sign. That makes sense. I'm doing air now. Okay. Think about the King of Swords. The sweetheart. There's a sweetheart. The Queen of Cups. What about her? Well, you're probably afraid. Shocking surprise. There's something shocking. Oh, somebody has been impersonating the sweetheart. Isn't this funny how this story develops? I'm not even trying. Sweetheart, right? Shocking surprise. There's an impersonator. So So this person could have probably decided to play you to the left. Turns out, all the while, you're the real thing and they were with an impersonator. That's gotta suck, doesn't it? Contract. Probably went into contract with this person and everything. Tell me more about this star. Well, so what about the star? Yeah. That's so shocking. Impersonation. Yeah. Player. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Looks like this person won a stupid prize. Fortune. Abundance, luck. Scorpio. What's this fortune? Somebody's fortunate. What's this fortune? Whoa. Intent to harm. Whoa, okay. Disingenuous. A friend. A friend is disingenuous, either for this Scorpio or a player or for you. Maybe this player, Scorpio, was... Somebody is disingenuous, has intent to harm. A friend or an ally is wearing a mask. But what is with the fortune? Children. Whoa. Cancer, again. Something about somebody's creativity. And children. Here goes demonic again. Cancer and demonic. What's with the fortune, though? Gemini. Tell me about the star. Somebody has a fortune. I don't know. Fortune or luck. Game over. Sagittarius. Somebody's a Sagittarius. Whatever game was being done or played, that game is over. Spiritual rank again. Somebody's spiritual rank. Tell me about this fortune or abundance or luck. Playing mind games. Witchy sister. The witchy sister is playing mind games. Oh, they were in cahoots. Contract. Somebody was in cahoots with this witchy sister. Somebody's crazy. Give me another one on the fortune. Scorpio again. This isn't the first time this came out together. I saw it before. Another one with the fortune. Masculine, Pisces. Maybe this is after this person's fortune, this player. Maybe about the fortune. This person could be fortunate. Leo. I don't know. Oh, their boss. They could have a boss or somebody that's above them that's insecure. Because this person's like a cool guy. You know, you have a friend or somebody above you. Or somebody, I don't know. Because, look, somebody's cool, which makes somebody feel very insecure. A boss of some sort. There's a victory here. It's a masculine. Keep asking about this fortune. I got Pisces, Scorpio, and an emperor. So maybe somebody was after this emperor's fortune. Played a lot of mind games and manipulation, but I don't know what the cahoots is about. Somebody worked together with another person. I don't know if it's this boss here because there's a boss energy or somebody who feels like they're somebody's boss. They're insecure at the fact that this person is like a cool guy. You know how you have like somebody that's above you, but there's somebody like you go into a place and be like, you should definitely be the manager of this shit. Your manager is not personable. Nobody likes them. Like, everybody comes here for you. You could run the store. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, their personality is like, but there's somebody above them. You know what I'm saying? That sparks jealousy and insecurity, possibly. And that could spark somebody working against you behind your back. Something about a fortune here. There's somebody in destiny. Because that came out too. Look. Destiny and access. So it's like almost somebody could see this. Somebody either is lucky, very abundant. Somebody's trying to steal that. This is like a lot. What's going on over here? I thought the High Priestess came out. Did she not? No, not this time. Just the star card. I thought I saw the High Priestess though. No. I don't see that here. Okay. Alright, so then tell me about this over here. With the cycle ending. Let's move this over here. And the reverse Ace of Cups. Somebody was after this man's spell work. This had to do with a lot of spell work. This cycle ending had to do with spell work. Yeah, because somebody was... The demonic attachments and stuff was definitely coming from this situation here. It's like this person came in with them already. Like somebody was already plotting on this young man from way before. He just so happened to run into somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't know where the fortune lies, because there is something about destiny here. Like something was destined to happen a certain way. Oh, that says karma too. It's in the upright though. Or maybe somebody had, somebody had good karma. So they wanted access to somebody's good karma. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. I think I got it. This is crazy, but I don't know. Take this as it resonates. This is not for everybody. This is what I just got just now. This may not blend with the other stories, but I kind of feel like, because you see how I'm struggling trying to decipher whether or not this person is a victim, and then I keep seeing in cahoots, then I see boss, work, a job, insecurity. Okay, if you are lucky, you have abundance. Some people are destined to have an abundance, but you can't access it unless, if you got too much bad karma, you can't access no abundance. Let's say I've cleared up my karma, I've done my karma, I've done what I need to do, transferred over to my North Node, I can access my own damn abundance, my destiny, because I have good karma. I don't have to work through no bad karma. This looks like somebody who runs amok and just wants to access North Node gifts, North Node access and abundance and luck. But they can't even access their own. Like, let's say you have a fortune, but you can only get to this fortune until you get to your North Node. So I don't know if this person knew this or not, or maybe he was trying to take a shortcut so that he didn't have to go to his North Node, and he could just stay with his karmic and just access his North Node through somebody else's portal who has good karma, and dump all their bad karma on them. That's the injustice. I don't know. But then there's spell work here. Oh. Why would you, unless, Oh, so if you have a plan, a deal for you to stay with the karmic, but you can't access your destiny and fortune because you're a karmic and you're with the karmic. So you get with an earth angel to access your north node through them, but then the karmic gets jealous and does spell work because you're starting to fall for the earth angel. I've seen it all. I've seen it all. Just heal. If you just heal, you won't need the karmic or anyone else. Kind of like this person did. So that they can have their own access. This is the craziest shit ever. That's what you would do to somebody else? You deserve that damn karma, yo. Who does that? Tell me more about this cycle ending over here. It's peace. With this cycle ending, it's going to bring you peace. Tell me more. Child, I've seen it all. I done seen it all, child. Tell me more. It's a firework, but it's like October. Somebody has a spiritual gift. So you're going to get gifts. You're going to get parents again. Maybe this girl's parents are a gift. Oh, nope. Spoke too soon. Gossip and talk. They talking about you probably because you do have a gift. Why? Because you doing what I'm doing. You sitting down and reading people's energy. You can see through everybody. You probably can't say nothing. Yeah, they talk about you because they're like, how the fuck? Maybe they knew. Maybe somebody knew the whole time about this plan as well. So now they're like, oh no, this bitch gotta have a gift because how did they escape that? I'm gonna move on. Let's move on. I don't know if I'm gonna do both y'all, fire and earth. I think one of y'all getting picked. You heard the fireworks, right? Oh, I think I might be onto something. Thank you for that. You know, donations are always welcomed. I put my information down there, like through my different payment systems. It would be greatly appreciated. Or personal readings or what have you. But this is crazy. I think I'm definitely onto something because why they talking about your gift? How could they talk about your gift and gossip about your gift if, unless you're doing something on a platform like me, or they see your gifts in action. They see your protection in action. And the only way you're going to see somebody's protection is in action is if you did energy work and it didn't work. So now you're like, interesting. You have a gift? Oh, well, you have to try the fuck out of me first in order to test that gift out, huh? Crazy. I used to have a perception of the world before this. Now, after reading cards, my perception of things have changed so much. Sometimes it really is really simple. Be nice to people. Don't make them feel used. Have patience. Be kind. The energy you put out is what you get back. But the level that envy and jealousy takes you when you think you're not being seen, it's easier to do it energetically. They think they're not being seen. Sometimes the evil eyes is sent. They don't even know. It's like a rolling of the eyes. It's like a reaction. That's still the same thing. Still sending negative energy, but it's easier to be this type of person when in the background. Sabotaging somebody in the 3D is easy. It's easy for people to see that. Nobody wants to come off as that person. Nobody wants to be seen. They want to wear their mask in peace. where I can sabotage you in the background, nobody knows. And I can watch you struggle from the sabotages that I'm doing and get a sense of enjoyment because I'm a miserable person. I ain't even think it went all the way to that level. I mean, I knew people did little things, hating ass, because of me. But not only are you doing that, like, out here, you're going, like, doing stuff and candles and stuff and praying and chanting and putting out energy, all of that. Even when you're getting nothing back from it, you're still doing that. You have to have something on you, bro. You have to. And it has to be that entity. Entities, that's why contract keeps coming out. They take life contracts, soul contracts. Like some of our families, some of our friends are contracted out. When they got here, they signed a soul contract to be a saboteur in your life. You don't have to believe me. Yes. I'm not going to keep riding y'all parents because I don't really know. I don't know anybody on here, but I'm just saying. It's true. Look at some of these relationships that we see in like China and her mom. Not every single one. What's another? That way I can use real life relationships and I can stop making people think I'm either talking about y'all or my people. Like you looking at these very trying relationships between mother or father, or maybe even mother and daughter, or daughter and father, or whatever. Sometimes they have a karmic relationship. Like somebody was mentioning that about Nicki and Cardi. Nicki Minaj and Cardi, like they have like a past life beef that comes into. That's what I be feeling about cord cuttings. Sometimes when you don't just deal with the energy now, a lot of people do cord cuttings, but they don't really like deal with it because you could cord cut, and then you don't change the action, and that's why this person keeps coming back into your life, and you keep having to do more and more cord cuttings. Because you fuck around, do a cord cutting, and the person will come back as your sister, as your aunt, as your father, as a cousin in the next life. Like you're gonna have to deal and work out this relationship and work through this karma one way or the other. Cutting the cord and walking away, everything happens for a reason. A person comes into your life for a reason. You're gonna have to learn the karmic lesson. There's no ducking it. So that is totally a thing where you could be somebody who has a very special spiritual mission and you have a whole family member that is contracted to stop you. The irony of life. But that's how it works. You have a contract to change the world, and the person sitting next to you in the same bloodline has a contract to take you out. That's how it works. Sometimes they don't even know that's the contract that what they're operating under. They think that's how families start doing things like it's for the best. It's tough love. They have to learn, or it's for the best. You just like seeing that person in misery and pain. You're getting the entity inside of you is getting hard off that shit. No, I'm trying to teach them something, or you see that person suffering, you're not helping them. It's for the best. It's tough love. It's whatever other excuse in your mind that you think. No, when all along you don't even know you are operating out of an assignment. Don't get me started. Who are we doing? Because I'm not about to do both of these. I'm about to go. So, there's 7 people now. You want the dice to decide? I see Taurus right here. And I like Taurus. Taurus. Oh, we got 21,000 likes. That's good. We didn't get no donations tonight. But okay. We got the gifts online. TikTok doesn't pay though. So nobody really pays attention to that for real. I got 1 Taurus. I got a Leo. Let's do best out of 3. Well, Aquarius is not in it, so that doesn't count. Virgo. Okay. What did I say the first time? Leo? Cause we got Leo, we got Virgo. So it's the tiebreaker right here. You a Saggy? Oh, that's fire too. Let me see. What's it gonna land on? Libra, doesn't count. This is for the win right here. Taurus. My ears ringing. Stop it. Quit this interruption. Spirit, Archangel Michael, block this. And return any evil eyes and transmute any negative energy from me, please. Taurus, fair and square. Holy Spirit, divine light beings, tap me into earth signs, Taurus specifically. What are the messages? Earth signs. Let's get a financial message. Yes? I don't want to hear this story in another freaking perspective. Tauruses are hardworking. I know y'all working on something. What you got for Taurus? This month, he's like, no, bitch, you can finna talk about me. And Pentacles is Earth. So there you have it. You want to talk about a Taurus? Here's a Capricorn and a Leo. For, like, oh my God. Stay in the deck. Let's see where it's going. I'm annoyed. Let me get 2 more. Spirit. I think this is going to be reversed. Queen of Cups. Is this upright or in reverse? I had a feeling this was going to be in reverse. Insecurity, codependency. There's a Queen of Cups. This could be the mama right here. Or whatever feminine it was. This feminine. Quit with the evil eye. Archangel Michael, please stop this. Thank you. Codependency, needy, weakness. Drama. So there's a Queen of Cups here with the drama. Tell me more. Or there's a lack of a Queen of Cups. So let's see which way this is going. There's 2 more. Queen of Wands and stalemate. I don't know. Juggling. So I'm not going to take this. It was in the deck and then come out. King of Wands. So maybe a King of Wands had to make a tough decision. And Hermit. We'll take 1 more. 7 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. And 1 more, Spirit. The cycle's over. I can say it on a mat. I can say it with a hat. I can say it till I'm green. I can say it till I'm blue. I can say it, I don't know, just like you. I don't know, I'm running out of words to rhyme. All right. 1 more time. Thanks for the roses. You're so sweet, Jessica. Let's see. King of Pentacles, what you got? What are you talking about? What is this, Spirit? 2 of Cups. This cannot be. Okay. What a surprise. What's the Queen of Cups? Why is she in reverse? End of a relationship. So this is an absence of a Queen of Cups. Oh my God. The Strength. Whose boyfriend is this? Come and gather this. Oh my God. 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. So finding balance. Somebody's trying to find balance again. Mastering a skill. What's this World card? Hierophant. Spiritual wisdom or knowledge, education. Oh, it could be a very high level spiritual union that's ended. Okay, let's get some clarification. So tell me more about this 2 of Cups and this King of Pentacles. What about this 2 of Cups? The Moon card. So there's been some illusions, deceit, anxiety, deception. Let me get 1 more on 2 of Cups, the Moon. Yeah, burden. Wish fulfillment, justice. That's why I said be careful what you wish for. Everything's a burden. The deception is a burden. The things that are unclear. Tell me more about the moon card between this Two of Cups. What's this moon card? A collaboration. Some sort of teamwork, collaboration again. You see how it keeps talking about, I don't know, maybe this King of Pentacles was aware, more aware than, this is a mess. What's this collaboration? What do you mean by this? Conflict within a collaboration. I feel like, I think like it's like what I said, and maybe this person just fell for the Two of Cups situation that he was setting up. That's why it was like a juggling thing. Then the other person, I guess, got mad and was like, oh no, you're not about to go and have your abundant life when this play was our play. Whole time, this was your shit anyway. So you went ahead and fell in love with the girl anyway. You didn't even need the wench there in the first place. You're giving yourself your own problems. This is why this nigga mad. This was very stupid. Like, why would you even do this? You can't make it up. But how many times do I have to say this? Like, I just don't know. What is the Ace of Cups in reverse? Got Ace of Pentacles. New beginning. What's the new beginning? Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups got an Ace of Pentacles. She got a new beginning. New opportunities. A bright future. A bright future here. What's this? Reasons to celebrate. Sometimes I'm nervous when I see that Three of Cups. Give me another one on the Three of Cups. What's the Three of Cups? What's Three of Cups? Yeah, very ambitious. It's not a third party, no third party shit. This is like your ambition. We already seen this person's very ambitious. They work hard. So because of your ambition, you're seizing the moment a big change is going to come. Look, Tower. Still not very clear on what it is. This is repetitive. Is anybody seeing? I am tracking on something. I'm like literally, I got my finger to that fucking pulse like a bitch. Like I could feel it. Every beat, I could feel it. I don't know who I'm talking to. This is not for everyone. I don't know what the new beginning is. Spirit doesn't want to say. But this is the same story again and again. I don't know whose story this is, but I don't know where you land on this, but congratulations to you, ma'am. And to you, sir, this is the biggest L of the century. Maybe not the century, I don't know. But it is an L. So what's the Seven of Pentacles? Six of Pentacles. More Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. This is shared wealth. Oh. Hold on. Let me take one more. What's the Six of Pentacles? More Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. 6, 7, 8. Divine timing. 6, 7, 8. Long-term success. Somebody working through something. Shared wealth. The shared wealth is what's throwing me off. Giving and receiving. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. The Seven. It's like something. There's an increase. That's what I'm trying to say. What's the Six of Pentacles? Inspired action. What's inspired action? defensive. Somebody's going to be defensive. Somebody might want to work with you. They want to work together. What's the inspired action? 6, 7, 8. What's the inspired action? That's a missed opportunity. They want to take inspired action to work with somebody now. Probably this person that has this new beginning. They're inspired to take action now that they know who's who and who's really abundant. It's a missed opportunity now. For the Emperor. This is exactly what I'm saying. So somebody is finding balance, making a choice. Stability, priorities. Somebody stuck to their priorities. Even though the situation felt very unbalanced, they stuck to the priorities. Working. Sticking to their shit. Now they want to give and share. Somebody wants to share with you. Oh, you want to share now? Maybe he wants to share what he has. Somebody want to share something. I don't know which way it's going. And the long-term success or reward. Somebody's long-term success or reward that they had to work from the 2 all the way up. From the ace to the 2 all the way up. While you was creating blockages. Now you want to take inspired action. It's 4 of Cups now, buddy. Emperor. Is this what it is? Yes, High Priestess. Absolutely it is. That's what it is. But what's so funny about this is that this was this person's opportunity. It done started. It's time to go anyway. This is my last one anyway. Okay, so tell me about the... Look, Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about the Hierophant. I love when it does that. When it gives me the preview of the next row on the bottom card. What's this World card and the Hierophant? Verify that. What's the World card and the Hierophant? I'm hungry. Justice. This is justice. Whatever's happening right now. When somebody's getting wish fulfillment. What exactly is the justice? Ten of Pentacles. This is generational wealth. Could be with a family though. The justice is the Ten of Pentacles. The cycle is complete. Explain this. Who's in this Ten of Pentacles? Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles. The cycle completing. My eye. The Lovers, soulmates. So I don't know. Listen. Somebody gets justice. Ten of Pentacles. That's love and money. Love and abundance. Magic. Magician. Somebody manifested it. Because the cycle is complete. A new one is beginning. I honestly don't know if it's with the same person or not. And I think that's part of it. Because if you know and you have a stalker, look, Tower, a sudden change, wish fulfillment. Spirit's not going to say. Because somebody's already trying to steal your shit. They can't say. So that's why. But I mean, it's going to work out. Just don't know how. Look, somebody's going to be heartbroken though. Because somebody's manifesting their true. Look, self-sufficiency. Somebody's going to be heartbroken over this self-sufficiency and independence somebody has. Somebody in the 5 of Pentacles, Hangman. Stab up your boo-boo. The Emperor. 8 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. Hangman. While 9 of Pentacles is breaking this nigga's heart. That's you in the 9 of Pentacles. And you manifested wish fulfillment. That's the end of that. That was interesting though. It was nice to see them go and then just the perspective flip, but the story stay consistent. I've never done that before. It's kind of cool, honestly. But I'd like to get to the point where we are getting to different messages in this. Whoever it is really up in that energy, boy. They got their teeth synced in. They're not letting go. Like, bro, other people have to be read. Thanks for stopping by. You're welcome. Did this help? Did you get any confirmation? You're addicted to tarot card readings? Sometimes they are a little addictive. Like soap opera. How can I move forward? Can I ever have love with a woman? How can you move forward? Can you ever have love? Yeah, you can have love. Sometimes some partnerships just can't be repeated. So you kind of have to change your perspective. It did? Oh, good, Amy. I was going to pull these. I don't know if you guys want to stick around for that. That's what I did for the other two. But his question was, will I ever love another woman? I mean, you can. It's just the love is not going to be the same. But you could think about that with anything. You're just going to have to learn to appreciate what you have and stop focusing on what you had or what was in the past if you ever want to have any sort of contentment again. Because the reality of the fact that sometimes some love is just experienced once is a real reality. The same way people are different individually, their love is too. So if you encounter a particular type of love from a person, there's a strong chance that you're not going to find that again. But happiness is about perspective. So don't subject yourself to a lifetime of unhappiness if you don't have to. Now the intensity may be different. Yeah, maybe the amount of happiness would be different here, but you still will have happiness. So you're just going to dive into complete unhappiness just because it's not with the exact person that you want? What about all the other happiness you could have out there? I don't know. It's perspective. Let's see. What do I want to get some confirmation on? I don't even really know. Tell me about the King of Pentacles here. Whoa. This person has finance blockages. King of Pentacles and finance blockages. Probably because you're being greedy. Sucks. Okay, tell me about this reverse Queen of Cups here. Peace, King. Somebody just said peace. That's what's up. I love that song. Empowerment. This Queen of Cups is empowered. She was adapted to her situation. Oh, fuck it. My pants got dirty. I sat in something. Let me get a pair of scissors. I got on shorts now. What's up? It ain't nothing. Somebody has adaptability. Like I was saying, they was like bobbing and weaving through them punches, even if they caught a few. That's crazy. So what's over here? What's all these pentacles with this High Priestess? That's all I see over here. What the fuck? LGBTQ. Again, somebody's gay here. Sweetheart. Could be happiness too. I don't know what. Somebody might be gay. I don't know. Take it where it resonates. Not everything goes with everybody. So somebody out there. Source. This person has a connection to God. Destiny. See what I'm talking about? This came out before. They needed access to good karma. So I was like, damn, can you just get the fuck up off me? I don't even want anything from you. I just want to be able to reach what it is that I actually work for. That's all I want. The things that I actually work for, like that has nothing to do with y'all. It's like fucking mine. No, but you trying to access my good karma so that you could just do that. Doesn't, man, y'all deserve that damn karma, bro, for real. Cause like that's got to be the worst thing to do to somebody. Like, what do you mean? Like, it's not like I didn't work for this. I didn't do nothing. I just woke up like this. You something like this, you got to work for. You got to make mistakes. You got to live through bad karma. You think God's just gonna let you take that? No, because then that would definitely, then that would be terrible. And be like, okay, so God, you telling me right now that I've been sitting here learning lessons, taking karma on the chin, not retaliating in revenge. If somebody comes and just takes all my good karma, I will be like, you know what? Forget it. I'm a demon. You can't possibly do that. Then what incentive is it for people to actually do the right things? If putting out positivity isn't going to bring back positivity, the positivity that's supposed to come back after you put it out, somebody want to take it. You could just put out your own positivity and have your own. No, you want to sit in darkness and just creep up next to somebody and just grab their positivity as it comes out. You are a crab in the bucket. You're like a scavenger, a cockroach. Anyway, I don't even want to pull anything over here by this tower in this justice. I mean, I don't want to talk bad about anybody, but that's what cockroaches do. That's lack, poverty, and struggle. There's a tower here. I'm going to take it. I'm going to pull it out. What's this tower? Lack. Oh, light team. Oh, they tried to send you a tower running. So they try to send you a tower of lack, poverty, struggle. But you have like a light team and otherworldly celestial. You're like otherworldly. Look at all these cards coming out. Destiny, good karma, source, otherworldly. Like, that's like those people who have like galactic families, like a starseed. Like you have like celestial lineage type of thing. Karmic attachments. This is the karmic attachment. So I want to know what's with this lack, poverty, scarcity. Now somebody snapped and unhinged. That's not collective. Yeah, that's this person is sitting in the finance blockages. If it ain't him, it's the other person that you was in cahoots with that done got your dumb ass in that union. This union is what's putting you in lack and scarcity. Somebody done snapped. What's this snap? A Virgo. There's a Virgo and there's a Sagittarius. Somebody's healing. So Virgo, Sagittarius, this is relevant in somebody's birth chart. Oh, there's one more. That's been coming out too. Ugly spell, beauty spell. Oh, they're scared because any ugly spells or spell work that was sent out is going back. Somebody's afraid of that. I told you there was an illusionist. Yeah, because the reason why, because you see how all this shitty stuff comes out over here? This is, somebody's all in somebody else's energy. Chaos magic, transformation. This person's like transmuting all of this shit. They like transformed all this fucking chaos magic. So now somebody's in fear. Because they done sent you a bunch of fucking spells, y'all. Now this shit finna go back. It ain't snapping. They're finna be in lack. They sent you towers for you to be in lack. This was a karmic attachment. Now, so you got a karmic attachment, and that karmic attachment had their own attachment. Chaos. Did it feel like chaos? Because it was. A Cancer, again, with the Cancer. Somebody got Sagittarius aspected in their chart, and somebody has Virgo and Cancer. Tell me more about this chaos magic, lack, snapped energy here. What does this have to do with this person? Alluring. Either you're alluring or this other person was running. What is this? All right. Yeah, they paid for something. Yes. The collective. They paid for something. For fraud to be done. Again, with the fraud and the bribery. This is the same card that comes out every single reading. They're running now. Somebody was alluring or attractive or infatuated. They could have been infatuated with you. So they decided to do all this weird shit. Girls be doing this shit too. Or maybe that's the person that's gay. Maybe you have somebody that's, I don't know. I feel like so many people in this person's energy, a bunch of other stuff comes out, but it's not them. It's somebody in their energy. Like this collective isn't snapped or sitting in scarcity like this. Not with Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and they're so hardworking. That means if I'm pulling cards on the High Priestess cycle complete, you're in her energy. That's why this shit's coming out. In your energy bad. Oh, because you're trying to copycat her. So that you could take, I guess, you could have the access to her blessings. Whoever explained this to this person, like, what were you, like, spiritually vulnerable? Or did you just know and you just decided to do it anyway? Because why would you decide to do that? Why would you decide to snake a partner you're already with? Why not just cut out the middle person? Like, how did they convince you to keep themselves as a third wheel in this situation when you were already blessed with the abundance that was coming with this person? That's what I don't understand. How did you get swindled out of this? Now, nobody, well, that's what they're okay with that, because depending on the third party's influence, well, you don't have it. If I can't have access to it, you don't get to have it either. Because this other person, which is also a victim, is moving on. But unfortunately not with that King of Cups. I don't know to what extent that they were involved with that. But, I don't know. But I don't know, because remember the first reading had, they were anxious and in fear of the judgment. Why are you scared of judgment if you're a victim? You knew. If you knew, you're dumb. You're dumb. Why would you let her do that to you? Whoever it is, a mother, another girl, whatever, with this High Priestess in reverse, why would you let her do that? You have the key. It showed up in your life. You took your own manifestation and you put it in somebody else's hand. And then when you woke up or got close to it or just, I guess, realized, wait a minute. Oh, that's what that empowerment was about. That feminine is so empowered, she probably empowered you. So when you realize, wait, this is dumb what I'm doing. So then she just did spell work to ruin the whole connection altogether. Now you want forgiveness. Oh, why should this person forgive you? Why the fuck was she there in the first place? Who invited her? You did. So now you want me to deal with her? No, I gotta deal with her ass. Her demon ass, right? Now I gotta slay your demon? Hell nah, nigga. Fuck that. You can't be mad at somebody who feels like that. Somebody just did too much. What the fuck was you doing? God came and handed you the shit. And what did you do? Why did you do that? You was doing all types of shit. Spell work and this and that. And I feel like you may have known, bro. Because the very first reading, you were nervous about judgment. Or maybe you didn't know. Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe the person was trying to copycat and cloak the energy to be like, no, I'm the one. I'm the real divine feminine you need that's going to unlock all of your abundance. It's me, not them. They're copying me. Okay. Let me know how that works out for you. I'm done. I call back my energy, my spiritual protection, my abundance and blessings, all back to me from all places seen and unseen, known and unknown, especially from those who do not wish me well. and I return your energy to you in divine light. Okay? You're welcome. I hope this was tea. I hope you had a good time. I don't know. I hope it provides some sort of clarification. It was very, very specific. And take, what resonates, leave what does not. Okay? And you're welcome. Remember, personal readings are available to you. The link is in my bio on my page. Donations are very much so appreciated. That link is also there. Just go to my website. You'll see everything there. If you needed, I have other services on there too. I'm going to start selling some of my spiritual baths soon. I'm just waiting to get a little bit more organized with that because I feel like some of you guys need it, and it worked for me. So maybe it'll work for you. Not maybe. I'm pretty sure that it will if you do it with the right intention. But that's something that I'm going to start selling soon, I think. I'm going to go. See you guys another time. Bye-bye.